Hey, welcome. If you're a professional who's feeling like the ground is kind of shifting under your feet, you're in exactly the right place. This isn't just another explainer. Think of this as your personal playbook for what's happening in the world of work. Let's jump in.
This just nails it, doesn't it? The real risk here isn't the technology itself. Nope, it's us just standing still while everything changes at lightning speed. For generations, there was a clear path, right? Get a good job, climb the ladder, maybe get a gold watch, and retire. Well, that map, it's completely gone. So if you're feeling a little lost, wondering what the new plan is, trust me, you are not alone. And that's exactly what we're going to figure out today. That feeling of uncertainty, it's not random. It's not just in your head. It's being driven by three huge, powerful forces that are completely reshaping our professional lives. Let's break them down. Okay, let me throw a number at you from the World Economic Forum. By 2027, they're predicting that 44% of the core skills for our jobs will have changed. Let that sink in. That's not some slow, gradual shift. That's a tectonic shift in what actually makes us valuable at work. The first force, the whole idea of a career has been turned on its head. That straight, linear path is a thing of the past. Companies aren't just hiring for a static resume anymore. They're hiring for your ability to adapt, to pivot. Basically, you have to start thinking like a startup, always evolving. Second, AI and automation. This isn't some far-off sci-fi movie concept. It is here, right now. But here's the big twist. It's not just about eliminating jobs. It's about transforming them. Think about it. Accountants are now using AI to find the story in the data, not just crunch numbers. Lawyers are using it to scan thousands of documents in minutes. Technology is becoming our collaborator. And the third force? Work is now totally boundaryless. A designer in Bangalore can work on a project with a marketer in London like they're in the next room. And what that means for you and me is that we're no longer just competing with people in our city. We're all part of one global talent pool. So, all this leaves us with a pretty clear choice. We can try to resist this massive tech wave and, risk becoming obsolete. Or we can learn how to ride it and absolutely supercharge our careers. See, it's not really a threat, it's a massive opportunity. Okay, so we get the problem. Now let's pivot to the solution. And to do that, we have to talk about the single biggest, most common myth about surviving in this new era of AI.
This is the question on literally everyone's mind, isn't it? Do I have to drop everything I'm doing and go learn how to code just to keep my job?
The answer is a clear, confident, resounding no.
You don't need to become a coder. You don't need to be a data scientist. You need to become something much more powerful. You see, the real path forward isn't about mastering one specific tool. It's about adopting a whole new mindset.
So, here it is, the core of the playbook. It's about evolving how we think, how we operate, and really, how we define ourselves. It's all about learning to think like the future. And at the heart of all this is a fundamental shift in our identity. We have to evolve from being knowledge workers, people who just manage existing information, to becoming wisdom leaders. So what's a wisdom leader? It's someone who anticipates change, who designs their own relevance, and who builds a career that can thrive no matter what disruption comes next. So how do you actually become a wisdom leader? Well, it all comes down to building these 4 traits. Being adaptive means you can pivot when your job changes. Being intentional means you are the architect of your career, not just a passenger along for the ride. Being curious, well, that keeps you learning always. And being fearless means you look at uncertainty and see opportunity. These are your new building blocks. We've laid out the problem, we've laid out the solution, and now the choice is all yours. Because ultimately, it all comes down to this. Are you going to play defense, just reacting to change and hoping to protect what you already have? Or are you going to lead and use these incredible forces of disruption to architect your next great breakthrough?